Yo, what is up, you guys? My name is RC Trains, and today we're gonna do another drone video about my Helimax Form 500. And there's been a few modifications that I've done to it. Obviously, when you'll see it, and sadly, they no longer make it, so it's rare, and it's hard to find parts for it. So what I've done is taken some of the cheaper drones out on the market, like the DIY ones, and adapted those parts onto my drone while keeping the core, all the electronics and the main parts of the drone normal. So until they break, I'm not going to change it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the drone. You'll notice that it no longer has its normal landing gear that it originally had on there. There's a couple reasons I took them off. One of the main reasons is for this 3-axis gimbal I had got for my little GoPro clone. When the original landing gear was on it, it was too short, and every time I tried to start up the gimbal, it would shake because it was actually hitting the ground, and we had to change that. So this is a landing gear setup you can get from eBay for like $20, and it comes with carbon fiber and aluminum parts, and it's actually a lot better than the original landing gear, because the original landing gear was very short and hard, and it didn't actually have a lot of vibration dampeners like this one has, and it's a lot taller off the ground, and the arms are a lot thinner, so it actually lands like it has suspension. It doesn't land hard, and I haven't had a problem with it. It's actually lighter than the old landing gear, surprisingly, and it has a wider stance, so it's actually a lot easier to land, and the gimbal works good. Has a lot of dampeners here. It's all that's holding it on to the actual drone body is 4 screws. See if I can show them to you. Let's see, where are they at? You might not be able to see them. Oh, here's one of them right here. Right there. There's 4 of these across here. I used just normal stainless steel screws with nuts that go onto the main chassis of the drone. It's not 100% secure, but it won't come apart at all, so that's good. And I've rerouted the battery cables, so they come out to the side instead of coming straight out the bottom, so I don't have all that length being annoying here. This is my cable for my gimbal, and the gimbal actually works really good, super stable. The only problem is I have a lot of vibration come through it, and that's not anybody's fault besides that my props, one of my props, as you notice, this one's a different color. One of my old props had a chunk missing out of it, and I noticed I was getting vibration while recording on the left side. The right side was fine. The left side was really jello-y, as you notice, and I replaced it. So this one has to be the screw mounted on top versus inside of it. So hopefully I'm going to charge the batteries, charge both of the batteries, and we're going to go outside and do a video. So I'll see you then. Alright, so now we're outside, and we're going to test the drone with the new prop on there. The prop has kind of been balanced, just like the other ones. It's not terribly off balance, but it's not like, exactly perfect, because we're still like learning the drone and tuning it, so it's going to be an ever thing. So it's like 39 degrees outside, so let's go ahead and take it off. Let the motors warm up for a little bit. See, it's going to rev up. Hopefully we can take this off. I've been able to take it off and land it a lot better than with the old landing gear, so we can definitely try. And there we go. Make sure I'm in full manual mode, because when I put this in the position hold mode with the GPS, it actually glitches out the gimbal for some odd reason. I have no idea why. There goes my neighbors. And it feels a little bit better. It feels like it wants to go to no, it feels quite stable. It actually is quieter than when it had the old prop. When it had the old prop in, it was actually quite loud. But so far, it wind. And for some reason it glitched out. I think that was just turbulence. It's all good though. All right, everybody's good. All the motors are fine. A little bit of dirt on them, but that's fine. Ugh. This one's pretty good. This one's a lot more sturdy than the old one. That wind freaked me out. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the motors in. This is take 2. There we go. It's actually quieter, surprisingly. I love it. It's all good. I think the wind and I just freaked out, so it's okay. It's really stable and complete manual mode, no altitude hold or position hold. I'm just flying it all myself. It is kind of windy today. It's supposed to get up like 20 miles an hour. It does not like wind at all. And there goes my gimbal. It is glitching out now. I haven't touched the thing. Weird. Well, that is that. I'm gonna go take it inside. So we're gonna cut, and then we're gonna go inside. See you inside. Back inside now. The drone did kind of okay. It actually flies a lot better on calmer days, but wind for some reason just really throws it off. And for some reason the gimbal started glitching, but it's apparently okay now. We did flip over, and it's all okay. Everything's okay. The motors are fine. They're not even like they're not even like they're like warm water. They're not even hot, which is good because it was 39 degrees out there. And I don't know why the gimbal glitches out like that, and then it'll stop. I don't know if it's the vibration, or maybe because there's a lot of Wi-Fi's. There's like 20 Wi-Fi's around here. Maybe that could be doing it, or maybe the power lines, or maybe just, you know, solar interference. I don't know, but it works good when it does, and it just glitches out for a couple minutes and goes back to normal. But The drone actually flew really well, besides when it would go down because of the wind turbulence. It's like a tunnel through here, and when the wind comes, it's really powerful. So it's not the drone's fault, it's just the wind and the programming, because I was flying full manual, and I'm not that great of a pilot yet. But I love the drone. It flew quieter and actually more stable, because I replaced that prop, because the old one had that big ding in it, and it was making it quite loud and vibrating. So I'm gonna um, I'm gonna take back and look at the footage and show you guys the footage of what the GoPro's seen, and then that I'm gonna do everything, and I think we'll be good. This is a great another video for the drone. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.